What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, back with another Prize Picks video for you. Today is Sunday, April 9th, 2023. And as always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We're talking some MLB player props over on Prize Picks today. We're going to kick things off with a quick recap over yesterday's plays. Then we'll jump right on into 3 player props that I like that are already on the board. So if you like the way that sounds, I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon, get notified, be up to date on all content and videos coming from me and my channel. And all 3 help this channel grow and grow and grow just a bit more every single day. And with that being said, and without further delay, let us jump into those plays from yesterday. 1 and 2 on the day. Let's quickly break this down. We had Zach Davies hook us with 3 strikeouts on the 3.5 strikeout prop versus the Dodgers. We had the over on Shane Langoliers, 0.5 total bases, 0 for 3 at the plate with 3 strikeouts versus Jeffrey Springs. Not a good day for him. Let's talk about what worked, though, because Yordan Alvarez comes through with over 8.5 hitter fantasy points and bang, checks the box. 2 days in a row, 4 bagger swagger. Damn, that was nice. Grand slam for Yordan Alvarez. Love that. So if one play is gonna work, I don't mind it being that 4 bagger swagger hitter fantasy score prop working for us. So 1 and 2 on the day. Overall, not the best of days. We are looking to wash that taste out of our mouth with these 3 plays today. Let's go back to the Prize Picks board and talk about them and find out why I like them. All right, play number 1 of 3 is going to be a pitcher strikeout prop. And we're going to talk a little bit about this 5 strikeout prop for Tyler Mahle versus the Houston Astros. I like the more on this one. Let's talk about it over on props.cash. All right, I like this prop for a few reasons. Number 1, the Astros are not looking like the Astros that we're used to seeing. That's number 1. And there's a few things behind that, and I'll talk to you about that in a second here. Number 2, this Minnesota pitching staff is off to a torrid start versus the Astros. In back-to-back starts, Sonny Gray and John Ryan have combined for 22 strikeouts in those 2 starts. 22 strikeouts. The Astros are they're hurting right now at the plate versus right-handed pitching, bringing in a 19.6 whiff rate versus right-handed pitching. That's good for bottom of the league, 26 in the MLB right now. The biggest reason I like this is that this Astros lineup is a very watered down version of what we saw last year. The Astros are down 2 of their most disciplined hitters right now due to injury in Altuve and Michael Brantley, but they're also down Yuli Gurriel, who it was just a monster at the plate last year. Super disciplined, high baseball IQ, found ways to get on base. When you're down 3 players like that, your offense is not going to be the same. And I think that's why we're seeing this Astros lineup struggle right now, especially against right-handed pitching. I'm going to go ahead and ride this wave and roll the dice on Tyler Mahle today. 5 strikeouts. I like the over on this one. And for our second player prop on the board, I like this Johan Oviedo and Michael Kopech, 0.5 runs allowed in the first inning. I like the over on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and talk about this. All right, so looking at this prop, this series has been nonstop action. So I think it was the first game on the 7th, 13-9 was the final score. Yesterday's score was 11-6, I think. It's just been nonstop runs. In both of those games, there has been 1 run scored in the first innings. Back-to-back games to start this series off, there's been 1 run in each game. I think that trend continues between these 2 pitchers who are coming off pretty poor starts. Each of them gave up at least 4 runs in their first start of the season. Both of these offenses are on fire right now, and I think we just see another game that is going to kind of shoot out. That's an NFL term, but we're going to use it for this game because we're seeing a lot of points being scored, a lot of runs being scored, I should say, in this series so far. I like the over. 1 run allowed in this first inning. I think it gets done today. Go ahead and give me the more over on 0.5 first inning runs allowed for Johan Oviedo and Michael Kopech. All right, third and fourth play of the day, we're talking about Mike Trout. We're going to first talk about his hitter fantasy score, but then we're also going to double down on this hitter fantasy score and talk about why I like him as our 4-bagger swagger call of the day. Let's head back on over to props.cash and talk about it. All right. Over on props.cash, a couple of things stood out to me when looking at Mike Trout's props for the day. First of all, minus 240 odds to go over 0.5 hits. Those are heavy odds on the over. That's a multiple hit game right there. So when we're talking about hitter fantasy score, obviously one hit, one swing of the bat can get it done with the home run. But also when we're looking at multiple hits, 2 doubles gets it done. A single and a double and a run batted in gets it done. A few different ways we can hit that 9 fantasy score for Mike Trout today. But looking at his hits on the day, looks like he's propped to get more than one hit. Looking at his runs, hits, and RBIs, he could very well get 2 hits, and that clears that prop. But heavy odds on the over here, so a lot of positivity coming in for Mike Trout's props here. Obviously, you want to check out his home runs on the day. You're never going to see these odds favor the over, much like you see in these other categories, like for his hit or the odds of him scoring a run, minus 127. You're not going to see minus 127 odds for a home run to go over. But 0.5 home run would be his prop. Minus 400 to go under, 275 to go over. He's got 3 home runs. He's got 3 home runs so far this year. And the biggest like plus cherry on top for me when looking at this prop and deciding to go with Mike Trout is the plate appearances versus Yusei Kikuchi. So 18 plate appearances, 429 batting average, 929 slugging percentage. He's giving you 3 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Super positive history versus this guy. I mean, you can get it done for sure with Mike Trout today. You could do a lot worse than Mike Trout today. Let's roll the dice. Mike Trout over 8.5 fantasy score and over 1 home run. All right, let's quickly recap these 3 props we talked about today. Tyler Mahle over 5 strikeouts. Johan Oviedo, Michael Kopech over 0.5 first inning runs allowed. And Michael Trout over 8.5 fantasy score today. And home run call of the day, 4-bagger swagger. Mike Trout get it done for us. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for stopping by the channel, checking this video out. If you haven't done so already, on your way out, make sure to do so. Drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon, get notified of all upcoming content from me and my channel. Hey, if you didn't like this video, hit that thumbs up 3 times. If you don't want to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button 3 times. It's all good. And as always, thank you all so much for all the continued support, the likes, the subs, and of course the comments. I love answering those comments, as many as I can each and every day. And until tomorrow's MLB Prize Picks video, best of luck to you all today. And Chavez is